Now, you spoke about these characters. This is something very interesting in this book. That is, in general, books on this topic usually address concepts and philosophies rather than the characters. Now, you chose these characters. Want to know why you went or chose this character-based approach versus concept philosophy-based approach. That is one thing. The other thing is, the reason why you chose these characters specifically, is that because you see some kind of a resemblance in these characters in the business leaders today? Please explain that a bit to me.
So the first question, which was, why did we choose characters and character approach and not the concept approach? As I mentioned earlier too, we wanted to have a storytelling approach. So we wanted to kind of talk about stories, and because stories connect, we come from India. We have all grown up studying Panchtantra. We have all grown up studying Kathopanishads and all those Hitopadesh and Panchtantra stories. So we are a society which taught lessons telling us stories. We have all grown up hearing stories from our grandmothers, on grandfathers and grandmothers on about all these wonderful stories. So I think we were very clear that we want to tell stories, and storytelling is a wonderful way of conveying messages, and that is why we wanted. So if you read the book, the first part of every chapter is all about the stories. It talks about stories around these individuals. So we present to you about 3 or 4 stories for each character, as in how they were under different contexts. So if you take Bhishma, we talk about what happened, why did he become Bhishma Pitama, what was the vow he took, why did he took it, what were the circumstances. Then we talk about what happened in the courtroom where Draupadi was brought, okay, and what were the issues there. We talk about the final eventual war and what was the role of Bhishma there, what was happening. So it's like we create these characters in front of you, we talk about those stories, and then once you listen to the stories, we kind of work with the reader to highlight some issues that you should see in the stories. Okay, some complexities that are visible, some problems that are visible in these stories, and therefore these stories, these complexities or problems or issues need to be addressed, and how can we address them, and what are the lessons for the leaders therein. So I think that was the approach. That is what we wanted to bring in.